So I've been trying to mark the LHMTV guys, and what a nightmare it has been. Yesterday we just got the worst maps, man, and I just clipped the side of the pattern here, so I kind of lost some speed. But we're going to be on Prokhorovka in this vehicle. We finally got PROK, man. 2 days ago, guys. Right? I played probably 40 something battles and didn't once see Westfield, Malinovka, Prokhorovka, Murovanka. I think maybe we saw Malinovka once, but it was in the LT432 and not the LHMTV. So I'm going to make this pass here, see what I can light. There is someone knocking down trees. I'm going to just assume the even 90 is in this area from the start. And what I want to do is kind of come up to where the charioteer is. Just for now, I want to get a feel of what the enemy team is going to do, and this is a great location to start at, right? A lot of people are going to always tell you it's too passive, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm so sick of hearing this. Just come and grab a passive bush for the beginning, guys. See if anyone is going to YOLO you. I'm going to sit up all the way in this tree. Charioteer was nice enough to knock it down, and immediately in the chat I can already see people typing in the chat like, don't sit in the back, whatever, and I want to get a feel, right, for like what this enemy team is going to do, right? This bush line, man, you will spot people all the way like up to this area right here, like just to the right of this tree, and you can see I'm even backing up, so I might be able to spot people further. My view range goes to in between the D and C lines here, the boxes, and you would think you wouldn't spot these people this far away, guys, but I'm telling you, with CVS and good view range, you can light people here. So once I kind of see I'm not getting much, then I'll probably move, right? But it's all about trying to get a feel for the enemy team and seeing what they're going to do. You want to spot anyone who's going to get aggressive. So now I'm going to leave. I'm going to make more active scout runs in the LHMTV, and we're just going to continue to get a feel for the team so I don't throw away my HP and throw away my tank at the start of the game, right? So we don't have actually that much support back here. We have a couple heavies in the mid, and this is more what I like to see. I like to see people brawling in the middle, and I like to see some people going to the east. A lot of times I will get on Prokhorovka where 2/3, maybe even 3/4 of my team is just sitting in like the J1, J2 area, and this is really dumb, man. You don't just want to put everybody back here. So what I'm going to do is continue making active scout runs, see if I can outspot the even 90, and I do say in the chat, like, I can't outspot the even, man. I'm not going to be able to outspot him, so I'm trying my best, but it's not easy, right? I know he's in this area, and it looks like someone's already blind firing it, but I can only do so much, right? You don't want to just run out here and get lit, and it's like, GG, man, right? So I'm going to continue doing this, and thank God we got this map, right? Back to this whole map thing, guys. Like, for whatever reason, I didn't get any good maps 2 days ago, and then yesterday, all of a sudden, we got Prokhorovka like 4 times. I got Airfield 4 times the day before that, and then we get Prokhorovka 4 times. Like 3 or 4 times, man. And it was crazy. And I got it in the G-Store and the LHMTV, and we were at like 78% on the mark or something like that. I'm sorry, I want to say it was like 77, and then we got Westfield and Prokhorovka back to back, and my mark went to almost 80%. And this is the thing, man, it's like, if you have good maps, you can actually, especially with these passive scouting vehicles, you're going to have a good time, man. You're going to have a really, really, really good time. So I'm pinging the map and letting people know where the even 90 is, right? Good thing the Boris was here and he was able to outspot him, but if I ran this ridgeline, eventually I probably would have lit this guy as he was continuing to get comfortable here. So this is why, guys, like, I can't emphasize this enough to you, why you want to remain passive at first, regardless of what the chat is saying, right? Doesn't matter at all. You want to remain passive so that you don't throw away your HP and you can serve it for the end of the game, right? So now I'm trying to kind of inch up here. I'm going to try and get into like one of these bushes, right? And just see if I can spot anything, right? All I'm trying to do is move up a little bit at a time, and see if anyone else is kind of moving up here. We are sort of spotting the AMX, and I'm just being very, very careful and seeing what else I can spot, right? Because you don't know, guys, right? Like, any of these guys could try and push forward the TVP or something. Like, I've seen the weirdest things. The PTA might come forward. You never know what these people are going to do. So again, a little bit at a time, and once I'm sitting here for long enough and I'm getting more and more comfortable, like thinking, all right, I don't think anyone is here up to like the D square, then I can continue moving up. But again, it's just patience, guys. Patience pays off on this map. And you can see how the Hori is now starting to push in. So I'm going to move up again and one more bush, like another 10, 15 meters, right? And just continue to move up, move up, move up, and see if I can spot anything with different angles. And this is how you want to do it, man. Just continue moving up, and if you get spotted, then you hope to get away, but you have to use that also as knowledge, right? And go, okay, then if I'm spotted and I didn't spot anybody else, maybe there's someone sitting in here or something, right? So we're able to spot the Jagdtiger as we're coming down. And did you see where we spotted this guy? Well, pretty much in the C square, right? So this is why CVS, guys, is so important, man. You need to run CVS on this map if you're at tier 8 or higher. Run the CVS and you will spot people this far away, right? So now AMX M454 is here. I'm getting really comfortable. I'm thinking I can run down the bush line, but it's really risky with the AMX here, because if you get a gap in the bushes, right, the AMX will light me. So what I decide to do, and I normally don't do this, but I'm going to push through here, and I'm just kind of hoping that the AMX doesn't spot me through any gaps, right? So I'm going nice and slow. I spot the Leo PTA, right? Spot the Leo PTA here. I'm still going. I'm praying that the AMX doesn't spot me through this gap, right? And I'm going to continue pushing, and then at this point, I feel like it's possible the AMX might have lit me here through one of these gaps, so I turn around and I come back. Like, I'm that terrified to get spotted, guys. I don't want to throw away the game, so I actually turn around and come back and kind of reassess the situation from here, right? And see what the AMX M454 is going to do. I see this guy kind of poking, so I'm just going to run away from here. And then I'm going to go back again, right? And in theory, this wasn't the best play. Had I known I wasn't going to get spotted, right, I would have just kept going. But I was terrified that I had been lit through one of the gaps there from the AMX M4. It was just the way it worked out, right? Because I'm running like this, and I literally have my turret facing to the right, and I saw that gap. There's a gap, like right in here, and I just felt like he might have lit me. I don't know, man. I have, like, it's like a superstition, if you want to call it that. But I decide to back out of that area, and then I'm going to go to E1. And from E1, like, I knew I can get into E1 with my concealment, right? These guys are just too far in the back, man, and they're such big vehicles. Like, we should be able to spot these guys. I think the only concern might have been the Waffle. But now we can sit here, right? And we have the Borisk, we have the Charioteer, we have the Jagdpanzer still alive to be able to take shots at these guys. So now we just hang out, we wait. Jagdpanzer hitting the lower plate of the other Jagdpanzer. That's 1K spotting, like right off the bat, right? And we just continue to do this. So we sit here, we spot these guys, right? And it's kind of just a rinse and repeat, right? They back up a little more, and then we can go down the bush line again, or we can kind of move around here, try and get a different angle. And at this point, I'm just getting really comfortable. It's only the T-25 pilot that hasn't been lit. He's probably also in the back somewhere, perhaps. And now we just run the bush line, guys. Now this is easy peasy win, because I'm almost positive the T-25 pilot is not sitting here, and we're just going to meander through the bush line, make sure we keep all the bushes in between us and the enemies. Jagdpanzer is lit. We'll wait for people to kill this guy. Fast forward a little bit. He backs down. We keep going. There's the Waffle. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Okay? If you don't run CVS, you would be screwed here. I'm telling you, man. Look at this range. This guy is like 65, 70 meters away or something. If I go to my camera view, does it say how far away this guy is? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You see what I mean, man? Like, you really need to run CVS, man. So we're able to outspot the Waffle there and not get spotted ourselves at danger close range, right? This is just concealment. And we continue to move up, right? Jagdpanzer is lit. My team needs to do this, man. I'm not going to, like, YOLO this guy, right? So we're going to continue advancing. Jagdtiger's here. Wait for the Jagdtiger to go down. Waffle has run away. I'm going to keep pushing up. I don't want to get proxied by the Jag. So eventually he goes down, and now we're home free, guys, right? Now we're home free. The 277 is over here, waiting for him to kind of run away, and now we can go through here like so, clean up the Waffle, run this little ridge line, see who's over here. I'm only spotting the 277. That's pretty much the game, guys. Like, we're going to win this game now, right? It's at a point now where we actually end up capping the base, right? I'm going to take a shot here at the T-25 pilot, get the back of him. I'm going to poke up and do it one more time as these guys are kind of pushing into the Patton. Take another shot into him there. And now what I'm going to do, because there's only 1 minute and 45 seconds left. I'm going to take one more shot at the pilot, and I'm going to cap out. Like, we need to actually cap out at this point. I don't think I've ever capped on Prokhorovka, man. But at this point, like, the game is calling for it, man. We need to cap out. We only have so much time. And again, what did I do this game, guys? I used all the time on the clock. Patience. Patience pays off, guys. All the time. And what we're going to do is actually get on the edge of the cap circle so that I can spot these guys. 277 makes a smart play and tries to come around this way. I get him, though, with the standard rounds, right? 226 millimeters a pen on the standard rounds. Good shot by me. Maybe a little lucky. You can say whatever you want, but it wasn't that far. I aimed it well. We put it into the 277, and there you go, guys. We capped out, right? 76, 41 assist, 1,035 damage, 2 kills. Be patient on Prokhorovka, and it will pay off. That's all I have to say about this one, and let's get into the M plates, guys. Let's get into the M plates. Mastery. Okay, 7641, 1035, and 1300 experience got us the mastery. We only fired 7 shots, guys. Hit 5 of them, penned 5 of them. It was a 14-minute game. We came out on top because we were patient. CVS in the scouting slot, guys. Okay, optics, bounty, low noise exhaust. Use the push line. Use the game mechanics. Use your concealment. Be patient. Let them make the mistakes first. We eliminated the even 90, and then we moved forward, and that got us close to 9,000 combined, man. What, 8,700 combined, something like that? So, be patient. Okay, guys? You sound like a broken record. Be patient. Do not get influenced by people in the chat to throw your tank away and lose your HP, okay? Just let them make the mistakes first and play your own game. Catch you guys for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.